Hey guys, so this is it. It is Vlogmas day 24 and we've reached the end of the journey. Today's vlog is basically just a roundup of the things that I've learned and experienced during the last 3 and a bit weeks, and then a short Q&A, some people who kindly sent in some questions just to get to know me a little bit more. So we're going to jump straight in. The biggest thing for me has been the daily vlogging. To try and put content together every single day is a challenge in itself. Given that I work from home, I don't always necessarily experience things that are that too dissimilar one day to the last day. I'm not, going into an environment where things are heavily changing. I tend to be at home, then I'm walking the dog, and as you may have experienced, some days aren't too dissimilar to the previous day and to the next day. For the first few days of Vlogmas, I certainly found that I was trying to film and upload in the same day, and that just proved too difficult for me. And I certainly say to those who managed to do that, congratulations, because you do a brilliant job. So the minute I moved to filming and then uploading a day in arrears, it actually became a lot easier. So I would film on the Monday and I'd upload in time for the Tuesday evening, and that made things a lot easier. And in fairness, I think a lot of people were doing that already. One of the other things I've managed to learn, I think will kind of hold me in good stead moving forward, is I'd not that long before Vlogmas started, maybe a month or so before, a little bit more than that, put Final Cut Pro 10 onto my Mac. And I hadn't really become familiar with how to use it compared to iMovie, and there's a lot more bells and whistles on it, and I wasn't really using them. Using it every single day has allowed me to kind of get some of the processes a little bit slicker. Another thing that I value, I think, from the Vlogmas series I've done is the people I've managed to speak to. If you watch yesterday's vlog, which there'll be a link to somewhere up there, you'll see some special thanks that I've given to some people who have supported me throughout the series. That they've kind of really helped me when I'm putting the content together. I've tried to vary up the vlog, so on occasions where it's not just been essentially a daily vlog, it might have been a review or an unboxing and that sort of thing. All things that I would be experiencing, but I want to try and add some value as well as just be telling you every day what it is I've been up to. I'm just coming up to a year now, having run this channel, and the first maybe 6 or 7 months I was putting videos out now and then, and I was kind of trying to learn how to do things, and I had some success and had some of the things that didn't really work out for me, but I wasn't really kind of assessing where they fell down or where they succeeded. I was just kind of getting on with it. And now kind of being able to use analytics more, understanding more about what sort of things work, how you make sure that videos are seen. I'm seeing progress, and that for me is exactly what I was hoping to achieve. I've certainly achieved perhaps more than what I thought I would, because it started off just as a way of me logging things that I'd been up to throughout the year. And obviously that's kind of evolved, but at the same time the heart that is still there, the holidays and the trips and the experiences stuff still in there. And for those of you that have watched, I'm very thankful that you did. Much appreciated. So now what I'm going to do is just kind of jump into the quick Q&A. Some people have kindly sent me a couple of questions. And then there'll be a break from me. I've actually yesterday and today not been filming kind of out and about experiences, and I did kind of miss it a little bit. I'm used to kind of talking to the camera when I'm walking the dog or when I've got back from a run or stuff, and today I've kind of winged myself off a little bit, where when I've been out and done some stuff today, I've put it on Snapchat instead. But it's been an experience, and experiences are exactly that. They're the things that kind of help you get from A to B and B to C. You learn from them, you understand what worked and what didn't, and you kind of get on with things. Anyway, on to the Q&A. So the first question is from Veronica Shares on Twitter, and she says, what is your favourite and least favourite thing about Christmas? It's been a little bit different for me this year, to be honest, because my favourite thing about Christmas used to kind of be the fact that you got some time off. You can go and hang out with your friends and your family, have some beers and some food, not worry about getting up for work and stuff. Now that I work from home, I don't really have to worry about that anyway. The least favourite thing about it is, so, ironically, because I speak into a camera and I'm on Twitter and stuff and all the age of social media, I'm quite an antisocial person when it comes to just kind of going out into the city on my own. It gets really busy, just drives me crazy. And I've actually been in today to pick up the last few minutes bits, and I put my headphones in, I've got some noise cancelling headphones, put them in, blocked everybody else out, head down, got stuff done. So the next question is also from Twitter, and that is from All Things Kerry, and she says, what is your best achievement this year and what do you hope to achieve next year? Well, my best achievement this year is the fact, I could probably answer 2 questions at once here. So I had a question also from Tabby, whose details also I'll put here, and she wanted to know what it is that I actually do for a living. So at the same time, I'll kind of merge these together. So I work in affiliate online marketing and digital lead generation, and my biggest achievement this year is I quit my job working for a company back in March and set up my own company in April this year, which allows me to work from home, do a career that I really enjoy, but obviously get the freedom of being able to work from home, which has been fantastic for Vlogmas because I get all that time. And what would I hope to achieve next year? That's quite a tough one because I strive to be better every day than I was the previous day, and you don't always achieve that, but if you don't, you just make sure that the next day you go again. So I would like my business to be more successful. I would say like it still be running. I want to go on holidays, I want to achieve things, I want to see my football team be successful. Me, I just want to continue to try and be successful. So next question was from Eden. Eden is someone who I've interacted with via the Bloggers Hub chat, which I referenced in yesterday's video too, and this was via the crazy Bloggers Hub WhatsApp group, and it says, who inspires how you shoot your videos? That's a really simple one for me. Not long after I started filming in January last year, I was introduced to Casey Neistat's YouTube channel, and I was addicted. I love the way he shoots, I love the way that he tells stories, I love the way that he kind of interacts with you. I love the way that his videos play out almost a little bit like a kind of a soap opera where you want to tune in the next day like a TV show and find out what's going on. He's a very personal person. I don't want to copy what he did, but it's certainly the kind of style that I like the most. And if you've not seen Casey Neistat's channel, and I'm sure that you have, he's actually ended daily vlogging, certainly for the time being, but he's got a huge back catalogue of hundreds and hundreds of videos, and if you haven't seen them, definitely check them out. So this was from Kirsty Groves, and she said, what is your favourite top 3 films ever? That's a ridiculous question. I wouldn't even know where to start, but I'll give it a go. So I'm not necessarily going to put them in order, because I like some random films, but I've always liked watching these films, and these are the sort of films I can watch over and over again where you kind of know the script and you can just watch them so many times, and I'm no doubt I'm going to miss some films out of this, but in that top 3 would certainly be Top Gun. Another movie that I really like is Beverly Hills Cop. Again, one from way back when, and if you've not seen that, I absolutely should suggest that you check it out. But I really I like comedy movies, I like action movies. Occasionally I'll watch a drama, but I like a comedy or I like an action, and if you can put the two together, then fantastic. I'm going to kind of leave the third one open because it's kind of ever-changing, but since it's Christmas, I'm going to tell you my favourite Christmas movie, and that is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. And finally, for all the questions, this is from Emily Burrows, and she says, do you have any other interests besides the ones that you vlog and blog about? Don't know, because I can't remember exactly what I vlog and blog about. Obviously I tell you quite a bit about the NFL. I don't know if I tell you as much about the football team that I follow, but you may have seen me occasionally at the football ground, and obviously you know that I'm big into running. You won't have necessarily seen as much of it throughout Vlogmas, but I'm a big fan of travel, and you'll see some more of that next year. I really like food, and I've kind of dipped into that a little bit. Quite enjoy playing on my Xbox. So I enjoy fitness, I enjoy travel, I enjoy food. I like the sun. I prefer sunny holidays rather than cold holidays. I like technology. So yeah, as far as kind of things that I enjoy outside of vlogging, I enjoy a lot of things outside of vlogging. Okay, that is a wrap for Vlogmas 2016. Thank you so much for watching. If you subscribed, thanks. If you didn't, somewhere around here, if you would be so inclined, is a means to do so. All of my previous videos for Vlogmas are in a playlist that's somewhere around here. And I will see you all again in 2017.